high school regulations. All right, back to recording number 8. If event A occurs with probability 0.8, the conditional probability that event B occurs given that A occurs is 0.5. The probability that both A and B occurs is. All right. So it says that the probability, the conditional probability that B occurs given A is 0.5. It wants to know what the probability of A and B is. So remember that this formula, this is an algebra problem, guys, is going to be the probability of A and B over the probability of A. We know that B given A is 0.5. We're looking for A and B, and we know that the probability of A is 0.8. How do I solve this? Don't think too hard. What? Yeah, cross multiply or just multiply by 0.8. So that cancels out and we get x equals 0.40. Don't make it more complicated than what it is. The math and statistics is not hard. Is everybody good? All right, 2 more multiple choice and then you're frappy and we'll be done. At Lakeville South High School, 60% of students have high-speed internet access, 30 have a mobile computing device, and 20 have both. The proportion of students that have neither high-speed internet access nor a mobile computing device is. So neither is the same thing as or. So they don't have either. They don't have either. So we're looking for the probability that they don't have high-speed internet access, or a mobile computing device. They do not have them. So our formula for or is the probability of A complement plus the probability of B complement minus the probability of A complement and B complement. And all that is in there, so don't stress out. It's all right there. So the probability that they have high-speed internet is 60. So what is the chance that they don't have high-speed internet? So this one's going to be 40. If they have a mobile computing device, it's 30%. So what's the chance that they don't have one? Then it says 20% have both. So how much don't have both? 80, right? And then we just put it in our calculator. 0.4, 0.7 is 0.11. Not 0.1, 0.1, whatever. Minus 80 is 0.30. So 30%. They're just trying to get you on the complement stuff. So just read. Make sure you read. All right. So this one is a little bit harder too because it's the wording makes it hard. Okay. Kind of like the false positive stuff like that made it complicated. Okay. Experience has shown that a certain lie detector will show a positive reading, which means they lied 10% of the time when a person is telling the truth and 95% of the time when the person is lying. Suppose that a random sample of 5 suspects is subjected to a lie detector test regarding a recent I think it should say in-person crime, sorry. The probability of observing no positive readings if all suspects pled innocent and are telling the truth is. So what we want, or what we have, is the probability of a negative reading for truth. All right. So that means we're going to subtract the positive reading. I'm sorry, that should be 0.1. 0.1, which gives you 0.90. That's the 10% from right here. How many suspects are we doing? And then that will give you your 0.591. So this one did not say at least 1. So that's why we're not doing the subtract 1. So if you're wondering where that came from, we don't have to do the complement. We're worried about who is lying. All right, and then your easy frappy. So I would say like number 10 and the at least, just watch those because those get kind of confusing at times. All right. A simple random sample of adults in a metropolitan area was selected and a survey was administered to determine political views. The results are recorded below. What is the probability that a person chosen at random from this sample will have a moderate political views? So the probability of moderate. There's nothing, guys, it's easy. Don't overthink this. Total moderate is 75 out of 255 if you want to go ahead and reduce it to 0.2941. You do not have to, okay? You do not have to. I'm gonna move my chart, sorry. What is the probability that a person chosen at random from those in the sample who are between the ages of 30 and 44, sorry, will have moderate political views? So what is that? What did they tell us? So we're given that they're between 30 and 44, right? What do we want to know? Moderate given 30 to 44. What's your formula for that? Over what? Probability of 30 to 44. It's always the second one. Independence is always the first one. This is always the second one. Okay. So if we were doing our independence formula, it's P of M and then this. If we're doing this one, the second one goes underneath. Male and not male, moderate and 30 to 44. Say it loud. 30. And then the probability of 30 to 44. 85. And that gives you a 0.352. See, nothing hard on the Frappy. It's pretty simple. Based on your answers to A and B, are political views and age independent for the population of adults in the metropolitan area? Why or why not? So I'm going to use this one because I already know the given. Does everybody understand that? So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. What am I going to compare it to? Which one do I use? Moderate. It's always the first one. That's what I was talking about. We already know both of these. Okay. The given was 0.352. The moderate was from the first part, 2941. They like to do this. Okay. They like to do this. Since they are not equal, are they independent? No. The probability of M given 30 minus 44 is not equal to the probability of M. And that's it. Any questions? Is everybody good? All right, Zoomers, I'm gonna stop sharing, stop recording.